And I have learned 3 very important things that you guys should definitely know before you start your nursing journey. And these are 3 tips that literally nobody talks about. These are not obvious tips. These are not tips that you can just Google and find anywhere on the internet. These are things that I had to learn the hard way. I think this honestly is probably the most important thing to know about nursing school. I'm literally gonna expose myself and put screenshots of my grades up on the screen. Some of you might be wondering why there's a grocery bag on my head. There's a very simple explanation to this. I'm black. So I was deep conditioning my hair last night, and so I put a bag on to create more heat, let the product penetrate. But then I was lazy and I never washed it out of my head, which is a huge mistake because now it is like 20 degrees outside and my hair is sopping wet and full of this product. Pull the hair back into a little claw clip situation and we'll deal with her. Oh, we need a headband to hide this. Lord help me. I don't even want to know how bad it looks in the back. Okay. Wash my face really quick and let's get going. Good morning, you guys. First and foremost, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I'm Casey and I'm so happy to have you here. So I am an accelerated nursing student in my first semester of nursing school. I'm currently taking fundamentals of nursing and I am in the final stretch. I have 2 more weeks left of this semester, and I have learned 3 very important things that you guys should definitely know before you start your nursing journey. I wish I would have known this out the gate week 1. It would have made my transition into nursing school so much easier. And these are 3 tips that literally nobody talks about. These are not obvious tips. These are not tips that you can just Google and find anywhere on the internet. These are things that I had to learn the hard way. Not only am I a first semester accelerated nursing student, I'm also an ER tech. So I do have a lot of teching content on my channel. So if you guys are interested in that, make sure you check it out. But right now you guys must be wondering, wow, this girl has so much freaking energy for the morning. How does she do it? I am a crackhead, meaning this energy is fake. It is artificial via means of caffeine. I do recognize I have an addiction, and it is an addiction I am not willing to correct because I am a night shift girly, and it's just how I stay alive, okay? There are worse things to be addicted to. Is it good for me? No. But we're just gonna move on from that. So first tip, because we're gonna get right into it, your guys' time is super, super valuable to me, and you guys clicked on this video to know the 3 most important tips before you start nursing school. If you guys watch till the end of this video, I actually am gonna include a bonus tip at the very, very end of the video. So make sure you guys watch, because then you guys are gonna get 4 tips for the price of 3. And you know, I'm all about a good deal around here. So tip number 1, stay organized. Whoa, Casey, you just said these are tips that nobody knows about. Stay organized. Y'all could have Googled that. Oh, just spilled the energy drink. Too much caffeine. We need to put that away. So of course my tip is not stay organized. That would be way too simple. So if you're in nursing school, you probably already have some sort of system of organization. You are a good student because you got accepted into nursing school. But the tip here is not only to stay organized, it's to know how to prioritize. And what do I mean by that? When you're in nursing school, you're gonna have so much stuff going on. You're gonna have clinicals, you're gonna have lecture, you're gonna have exams, you're gonna have skills labs, you're gonna have quizzes, And then you're gonna have online assignments, you're gonna have papers to write, care plans to do. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And then we haven't even touched on your personal life, so that you are not solely just a nursing student, but a functional being of society. And so what do I mean by prioritize? You literally need to figure out what is the most important thing and when you need to be doing it. And I don't just mean, oh, I have an assignment due today, so I need to do it. You need to be staying on top of your shit. And I'm gonna show you exactly how to prioritize. Welcome to my office, also known as the kitchen table. So right here, I have my handy dandy iPad. Let me preface this. You do not, let me say this again for the people in the back, the people who are on the Stairmaster, the people who zoned out in the first couple minutes of this video. You do not need an iPad in nursing school. You don't. An iPad is a tool that helps you. There are a lot of tools that can help you. This is a very expensive tool that you do not need. Don't let the influencers tell you you need an iPad. You don't need it. Is it nice to have? Abso-freaking-lutely. Did I spend way too much money on this 12-inch iPad Pro? Abso-freaking-lutely. You don't need an iPad. If you have an extra $400 laying around that you don't know what to do with, then go get an iPad. But you don't need one. They're nice to have, but you don't need it. All right, so I want you to go into your planner. If you don't have a planner already, you need to go back to step number 1 about being organized. You should have a planner or at least a notebook where you keep your assignments and whatnot organized. Frickin' something. I personally use a planner that I got off Etsy. It's called Flourish Planner. They have been my favorite planner that I've found so far. There are a ton of planning options. Go get your favorite one. The reason I personally like Flourish Planner is because there is a whole entire page dedicated to the month. So I get my month, a preview of my month to stay nice and organized. And then I also get a weekly preview to stay organized, and then there's a weekly to-do list. So what I like to do at the beginning of the week is I like to sit down and take my syllabus and see what assignments are due, what exams are coming up, and what are the weekly class activities. So obviously exams and assignments due are going to be the number 1 priority for me. Exams are weighed the most heavily in my course, so studying for those exams, that's priority. Then looking at what assignments are due, that is second priority because my assignments are with points, want to get those easy points, don't want to miss any assignments. And then my third priority is what am I learning about in class? So my fundamentals class, I have a skills lab. So my third priority is going to be studying, reviewing, going over what I'm going to go over in skills lab. And then my priorities trickle down from there. So then I have personal priorities. I'm a gym girly. I like to work out. And then I want to see my friends. I want to be an active member of society and relax. I want to watch Netflix. And I also, as I said, work in the ER, so I need to pick up some shifts. So prioritizing what is going on. And you know, your priorities shift from class to class. Some classes have exams, some classes don't have exams, or as many exams, whatnot. So being able to shift your priorities from class to class is very important. You also, in your syllabus, want to look at what is weighed more heavily, right? Like, so in some classes, your quizzes are worth just as much as exams by the end of the semester because you take so many quizzes. And so you might want to equally study for your quizzes as hard as you study for an exam because they're going to be worth the same. So going in your syllabus, seeing how much things are weighted is very important to help you figure out your priorities. I look at what's going on for the week, make my weekly to-do list, and then I write out my schedule for the week because my schedule does change from week to week depending on what's going on and if I pick up shifts or not. Then what is so great about this planner is that every day is broken down individually and broken out hour by hour. So this really, really helps with the prioritization is, first of all, I write down what are my top 3 to-dos of the day. Then I put down when I'm gonna have lecture, if I'm going to work. I try to always schedule in some gym time. And then I write out my to-do list for the day. Now, when you're first doing this, you're gonna be super ambitious and you're gonna want to put 30,000 things on your to-do list. Babe, you can't do that. There's only 24 hours in a day. So what is really gonna help you with your prioritization is realistically, when you are putting things on your to-do list, next to the task, write down how long that task is going to take you. I mean, be realistic with yourself. This list is for you and it's only going to help you. For example, for me to read one chapter of notes, it's genuinely to thoroughly read them, thoroughly take notes, it's probably going to take 2 hours. So it's not realistic for me in one day to say I'm gonna read 4 chapters of notes because that's 8 hours. I have other stuff I need to do. You need to be honest with yourself, write down how long that task will take you, and then find time in the day where you can actually do that task. And then, this is so, so important, after you have made your outline for the day, you have prioritized what's on your to-do list, you have been honest with yourself and wrote down how long those tasks are going to take. You found time in the day to do those tasks. You need to stick to your freaking schedule. Your planner is your Bible. It is your life. You need to be opening up that planner frequently throughout the day to making sure you are staying on schedule, and you need to be held accountable. And the only person that can do that is you and me. I will help hold you accountable. Let's go through today, right? So I actually have already started this to-do list, but let's go ahead and do the things I said that I was going to do. So the first thing I put down was my lecture. Now today I was actually supposed to have a 3-hour lecture, but my professor had to leave early to go do an evaluation, so lecture got shortened. So I shortened that out, and then I want to go to the gym today. The gym is very important to me. It is my form of therapy. It is my form of self-care, mental well-being. So we want to do a workout, but obviously right now I'm filming and I'm talking to you. So realistically, I'm gonna get to the gym at 11:30. So realistically, after I eat lunch, I want to go to the gym. So I am going to time block and give myself about an hour, right? Because I got to travel home from class, I got to eat lunch, and then I got to travel to the gym. So I'm going to be at the gym for an hour and a half. Then when I get back from the gym, I need to shower and do my hair. I realistically need to give myself another hour. Then I also today, I want to film a YouTube video, right? That realistically is probably going to take me another hour. So block out hour to get back from the gym, hour to shower, and another hour to film. Then I like to give myself a little 30-minute break, and then I want to study. So genuinely, I plan my day out until about 5 p.m. just because I found after 5, I really am just studying and like getting last minute stuff done. But you'll notice that I have quite a few things on my to-do list. So let's go ahead and write how long those things should do. So I have here film 3 things. You should know vlog. That's what I'm doing right now. That's an ongoing task. And I just wanted to remind myself that you need to start filming that today. So we will actually go ahead and cross that off the to-do list. Finish chapter 22 notes. Genuinely, so I'm halfway through the chapter, which is great. So actually this task should only take me about another hour to finish, which is great. Scheduled TB test. I need that to start clinicals. That task will probably take 15 minutes because I have to call the health department. Well, pending someone picks up the phone and I don't get put on hold. And then film how I got into nursing school. That'll take me about an hour. Film Are Raptors Worth It? I am just going to make like a quick TikTok. So that should take me another 15 minutes. Chapter 25 notes. That will probably take me a hot minute. That will probably genuinely take me 2.5 hours. post a TikTok and a YouTube short. I can probably get that up in 30 minutes. Put away my suitcase. Your girls traveled to Florida for Thanksgiving. That will probably take me honestly an hour because I also want to do laundry and I have to do a couple other things and make neuro flashcards. I have to memorize the 8 cranial nerves. To make those flashcards will honestly probably take me 30 minutes. As you can see, I already have a booked and busy day, and that's only realistically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tasks. And some of those tasks are quick 15-minute tasks. And that's the reason some of you guys are not being successful, is because you're overloading your schedule. So be honest with yourself, learn how to prioritize. And that's why I like this planner, because it gives me my top 3 priorities. The scheduled TB test, the reason that's a top priority is because I'm starting clinicals coming up. And if I don't have a TB test, I can't go to clinicals. So that obviously really needs to get done. So quick little recap. You can't just be organized in nursing school. You also have to learn how to prioritize. So what I like to do, go ahead and make your master to-do list, right? And that's what I have in this planner. I have my weekly to-do list. That is my master to-do list. Then from that to-do list, learn what are the top priorities for each day, because they change day to day. And then so you don't overbook yourself and so you don't feel like you're not being productive, be realistic with how long each task is going to take, and carve out specific times in the day that you are going to get those tasks done. So as you'll see, like for me, I put study. When you're new to time blocking and you're new to prioritization, say what you're gonna do during those study tasks. So I can go ahead and write, I'm gonna do chapter 25 notes and make my neuro flashcards. And that is my goal during that time block of an hour and a half of my study period. That was tip number 1. Prioritization. It is so, so important. Nobody talks about it. But right now, we gotta head off to class. We eat breakfast on the go around here. And then I am gonna have an energy drink. I have got a 3-hour lecture today. So I've gotta sit there, be alert, take in information. It's only 25 degrees outside. All right, let's go to class. If you're new here, this is probably the first time you've been in my car. Well, on this channel, we do a lot of chit-chatting in the car because I'm not running late. I don't like to use those words. I'm just usually not on time. It is 11 o'clock. I just got back from class and I am gonna head to the gym. So I'm gonna go ahead and make my little pre-workout cocktail, but I wanted to go ahead and give you guys tip number 2. Also, don't look at this, okay? We will take care of the dishes later. It's not a priority. Remember, we're prioritizing. We will take care of the dishes, but we will do it after the gym. So tip number 2, I think this honestly is probably the most important thing to know about nursing school, genuinely. You gotta be resilient. What do I mean by this? One bad grade does not define you. So I'm literally gonna expose myself and put screenshots of my grades up on the screen. So the beginning of my fundamentals class, I didn't do so great. You know, I was trying to figure out how to study, and figuring out how to study for nursing school is a whole nother challenge in itself. And if you guys want me to make a video about that, let me know, because it was such a freaking learning curve to figure out how to study for nursing school. I really struggled. My first quiz, I got a 6 out of 10. That's a 60%, a D, which is failing in nursing school because in my program, you need a 75% to pass. Then my next exam I took, technically, I didn't pass. I got a 73% on my first exam in nursing school. So I obviously was not happy with those things. And I really had two decisions. I could have wallowed about it, cried, beat myself up, told myself I'm stupid, I'm not good enough for nursing school, it's too hard, or I could put on my big girl pants and adapt, be resilient, figure out what I did wrong, and adjust accordingly, which is exactly what I did. And the following exam, your girl got a 90%. She got an A. So nursing school is all about being resilient, adapting, and learning every step of the way, not just about the content, but about yourself, about the professors. How are they testing on the exams? What are their testing question styles? Also, how to fucking take nursing school exams. You guys, I have a bachelor's in biology. I went back to go to nursing school. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty smart person, I would like to think. Nursing school exams are a whole nother level because figuring out how to even take exams is hard in itself. And then figuring out how to take nursing school exams is so much harder. So do not beat yourself up. You are smart. You are capable. You have to learn how to adjust. And that is something that isn't really taught to you in nursing school. Like, every time you do something, you really should be reflecting on how you could do it better. Like, even my exam that I got an A on, I'm super happy with that grade. I'm super proud of that grade. But I'm reflecting, how can I do better next exam? How can I make sure that I emulate those results and I get those results I want every single time? So being resilient, not freaking beating yourself up, is so, so, so important. But I'm gonna chug this pre-workout and head to the gym, but come pick out a gym fit with me. I am the self-proclaimed gym outfit queen. So let's pick one out together. Alrighty, here is the gym fit. It is all from Honor Active. Absolutely love them, and manifesting that I will work with them one day. Their leggings are my absolute favorite. And then I am a huge Stranger Things fan, so wearing that as the little pump cover. But we're right on time. It is 11:20, so let's head off to the gym. I'm not going to bring you guys, because this isn't really one of those gym vlogs, but if you guys want to see any gym content, I have a lot on my TikTok and Instagram, as well as I have like full mic'd up videos on this channel. But I have a feeling you guys are here for the nursing content, so I'll see you after the gym. All right, my bootylicious people, I had a great workout at the gym. I am just gonna go ahead and make a little electrolyte drink because things got very sweaty. So there are several electrolyte powders that I like to use. I like to use like Liquid IV. I also like this brand Element. I just unfortunately don't have any of those on hand right now. So we're just gonna do good old-fashioned natural electrolytes. So we're gonna do some lime juice, a touch of salt, and then a sprinkle of honey in here. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I was vlogging, but we're just having some quick little lunch. Then I'm gonna hop in the shower, get the gym off me, and continue on with our day. All right, you guys, it is a little bit later, and because it is daylight savings time, it is only 5:30 and it is so dark outside. But I'm a little bit hungry and my hair is wet from taking a shower and I'm cold, so I am just making a little bit of ramen right now to have a snack. I did film my YouTube video and I did some editing. I didn't film for you guys because I had to use this camera to do my filming. But right now I am going to sit down and start studying because I want to knock out 2 chapters tonight from my textbook. But I wanted to share with you guys tip number 3. So you need to make friends. Now, the people that you are in your classes with, it's not like your regular college classes where you guys are all doing different things. You guys all have different requirements, like different electives you can take. The people who are in your actual nursing classes, not the prereqs, the nursing classes, you're going to graduate with these people. These people are going to go through every single struggle and triumph with you, and you need to make friends with them because, number one, having a support system is super, super important while you're going through something as hard as nursing school. Number two, you're going to run into situations where you have questions, where you need another mind to bounce ideas off of. When was that assignment due? You have a question about something in the rubric. You're gonna want someone in your class that you can reach out to, or a study partner, a study group. You need to make friends in your nursing classes because you are gonna be with these people throughout the entire program. Now, I understand not every single person is your cup of tea, but I promise you that there is one other human in that classroom that you are gonna enjoy, and you need to reach out and find them and become friends with them.
This is not for the camera.
Enjoy. All right, you guys, I am wrapping up the evening, but I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. And because you watched to the end of the video, I am going to instill on you one final tip. So this is so, so important. Make sure you prioritize your mental and your physical health. You know, you only get one mind, one body, and it is so, so important that you take care of yourself while in nursing school. I know so many of us put exercise and sleep and things that are part of our well-being on the back burner so that we can do well in school. And you know, I get it. Sometimes you do have to pull that all-nighter, or sometimes you do have to skip the gym so that you can spend more time studying, but you can't do that all the time. You regularly need to have a consistent sleep schedule. You need to be nourishing your body with good whole foods. You cannot live off ramen noodles. You need to be having a good sleep schedule. You should be doing some sort of physical activity. You don't have to be a gym girly, but just move your body in some sort of way to stay active and stay healthy. You guys, it's so, so important. I know it seems like just a trivial little thing, stay healthy, but really, like, even just the way you speak about yourself and being kind to yourself and kind to your body and kind to your mind, you know, so, so important. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. If you have made it to the end of this video, go ahead and comment the stethoscope emoji down below. That way I can go ahead and see who the real ones are who are watching all the way to the end of the video, and tell me your favorite part of this video along with the stethoscope emoji. But I need to go to sleep, speaking about prioritizing your sleep schedule, because I have class tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.